Have you ever eaten ice cream too fast and felt that sudden sharp pain in your forehead? That's brain freeze, and it's one of the most common yet misunderstood sensations we experience. Today we're diving into the science behind why your brain literally feels like it's freezing. And spoiler alert, it has nothing to do with your actual brain temperature. If you love learning about how your body works, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next deep dive into human physiology. Brain freeze, medically known as sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia, happens when something cold touches the roof of your mouth. But here's where it gets interesting. Your body doesn't actually care that ice cream is delicious. What it cares about is survival. When cold hits the roof of your mouth, your body interprets this as a potential threat to your core temperature and launches a rapid defensive response. The roof of your mouth is packed with sensitive nerve endings, particularly in an area called the hard palate. This region is absolutely loaded with nerves because it's one of the main entry points to your throat and digestive system. Your body needs to monitor what's coming down the pipe, so to speak. These nerves are wired directly into your nervous system, ready to alert you to anything unusual. When cold food or drink makes contact with the hard palate, those nerve endings fire up immediately. They send signals racing up to your brain saying, "Alert, cold substance detected." This isn't a gentle notification, it's more like your body pulling an alarm bell. Your brain receives this signal and has to make a quick decision about what to do. Now here's where the vascular response comes in, and this is the key to understanding brain freeze. Your brain and your skull are surrounded by blood vessels that are constantly adjusting to keep your head at the right temperature. When your body detects that cold substance in your mouth, it doesn't just sit there. It springs into action with what we call rapid vasoconstriction. Vasoconstriction means the blood vessels in your head squeeze down and become narrower. Your body is trying to reduce blood flow to your mouth and throat to minimize further heat loss. It's like turning down the valve on a water pipe. This happens extremely quickly, often in just a second or two. Your body is being protective, restricting blood flow to the cold area to preserve core body heat. But here's the twist that causes the pain. This vasoconstriction doesn't last long. After just a few seconds, your body realizes, wait, we're actually fine. This isn't a real threat to our survival. So it does the opposite. The blood vessels in your head rapidly dilate, which means they expand and widen significantly. Blood comes rushing back into the area in what's called a rebound response. This rapid expansion is what creates that sharp, sudden pain you feel. It's not the cold itself that hurts. It's the sudden rush of blood flowing back into the blood vessels in your head and face. The pressure from that rapid blood flow stimulates the nerves in that area, and your brain interprets that pressure and nerve stimulation as pain. In fact, if you like learning about counterintuitive body responses like this, please hit the like button, because understanding these mechanisms is genuinely cool. The pain is typically felt right in the middle of your forehead, or sometimes behind your eyes, because of how the nerve pathways are organized. The trigeminal nerve, one of the largest nerves in your head, is responsible for relaying sensations from your face and mouth. When that blood vessel dilation happens, the trigeminal nerve picks up on it and sends pain signals directly to that area of your forehead. The entire process usually lasts between 30 seconds to 2 minutes. You're not experiencing actual freezing of brain tissue, obviously. Your brain is perfectly protected inside your skull and insulated by various layers. What you're experiencing is a neurological response to rapid vascular changes. It's your body's defensive system overreacting to something harmless. Interestingly, not everyone experiences brain freeze with the same intensity. Some people are extremely susceptible, while others barely notice it. This comes down to genetics, nerve sensitivity, and how quickly your blood vessels respond to temperature changes. People with migraines often report experiencing more intense brain freeze because their blood vessels are already more reactive and prone to rapid changes. There's also something fascinating about the protective aspect of this response. While brain freeze feels awful, it actually serves a purpose in your body's overall survival strategy. Your mouth and throat are critical pathways for food and water to reach your stomach. Detecting dangerous temperature changes in these areas helps your body avoid consuming things that might damage tissue. Extreme cold could theoretically cause harm if you swallowed it in large quantities. So your body evolved this warning system to make you slow down and be cautious when you're consuming something very cold. It's like your body's way of saying, hey, pump the brakes, let's not chug this frozen drink. The pain is an effective deterrent that makes you more likely to eat or drink cold things more slowly in the future. Preventing brain freeze is actually pretty simple once you understand the mechanism. If you avoid directly contacting the roof of your mouth with cold substances, you won't trigger the vascular response. You can do this by letting ice cream melt slightly in your mouth before swallowing, or by positioning it on your tongue rather than against your hard palate. Drinking cold beverages through a straw and aiming for the back of your mouth also helps tremendously. Warmth provides immediate relief if you do get brain freeze. Pressing your tongue against the roof of your mouth for a few seconds warms the area and can sometimes stop the pain faster. Some people find that drinking something warm helps reset the vascular cycle. The key is stopping the rapid temperature fluctuation that triggered the whole response in the first place. Understanding brain freeze teaches us something important about how our bodies work. We have these automatic systems running in the background, constantly monitoring our environment and responding to threats, both real and imagined. Most of the time, we're completely unaware of these processes. But when something goes wrong, or when our protective systems overreact to something harmless, we get these strange sensations that remind us how complex and interconnected our physiology really is. The next time you get brain freeze, you'll know exactly what's happening. Your nerves detected rapid cooling, your blood vessels constricted, then rapidly dilated, and that pressure created the pain signal your brain interpreted as the sensation in your forehead. It's your body being protective, even if it feels terrible in the moment. If you found this explanation helpful and want to understand more surprising facts about how your body works, please subscribe to the channel. And I'd love to know, what's your brain freeze story? Have you experienced it with ice cream, slushies, or something else? Drop a comment below and let me know your experience with this weird and wonderful neurological phenomenon.